Hi everyone, welcome to our channel, Rebecca Stu and the crew. I'm Rebecca. Today is Friday, so that means it's time for our weekly What's New at the Dollar Tree video. This will be for the week of July 23rd, 2021. I went to 4 different stores in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and the addresses will be in the description box below. So let's go shopping. We'll start in apparel and accessories. This week they just had a lot of the back to school items like socks. These are the new style that they're having, or brand. They're the Polo brand, and they have the socks that go all the way up to like the knee, and these are mainly kids styles. For the characters here, they're all smaller sizes. And then they had some of the Junkster brand as well. They also had the Beverly Hills Polo Club shorter socks, which are like the no-show socks. You get 2 for $1 in those. And again, those were geared more towards children. They had the bum equipment socks. You get 2 pair. These are a little bit nicer. They have a lot more cushion in the bottom of them, and they do go all the way up into women and men's sizes. They had those in the no-show styles as well. As you can see, they just have tons and tons of new socks up in the front by the back to school items. They also had some new scarves this week, and these are the Junkster brand scarves. They had a few new ones like zebra stripes here. It's like gray, black, and white. The cheetah print. And then they had this gray one that says dream with some white stars, some different triangles, and then the teal here with the gray and white stripes. They also had their masks restocked that say Miss to Mrs. I didn't realize they actually came with these little satin carry bags, which I hope you can see that they're in the back there. They also had the gray one here that says Wifey. They all come with a bag. They have the bridesmaid and the maid of honor mask. And now we'll move over into the art and craft supplies. So first they had these ribbon transfer sheets with these different numbers, which I thought were so cute, and a bunch of new rolls of the washi tape. So last week I showed a bunch that they had out. Some of them were repeat items, and then this week they had out a whole bunch of new strips in the craft aisle and in the office supply aisle. They had quite a bit of those, and those are on those plastic strips that they just hang up and down the aisle in between each section. So that's where I found these at. So I have quite a few of them. A lot of them are geared more towards summer. They had like the sunshine, watermelon, popsicles, surfboards, and things like that. And they restocked a lot of their Starburst gem stickers. You can get them in the black, the blue, and the pink. They had the regular gemstone stickers in a bunch of different colors, and you could also get them in the heart shapes. Those are the large hearts. And then they had the border stickers with the jewels and the pearls on them in pink, gold, blue, and the white. They also had the adhesive pearl wrap. They had that in the off-white and the ivory. And then they had the little ones that look like gold and silver pearls. They had the gemstones in the pink, purple, and in blue. And they had these stickers back in with the little trucks. And this pack here with the bicycle and the flowers. And then they had quite a few different sticker sets that look like they were stained glass. This one here with the different fruits was definitely my favorite one, but they had some with different sayings. They had some geared towards summer with like flamingos and things like that. And they all have like a stained glass look to them. So they're really pretty, and it just depends on what package you buy, how many stickers you get. It's anywhere from 7 to 12 stickers. They also had these 4 wood plaques. They're about 1 inch thick. They had the rectangle, an oval, and 2 different plaque shapes with like the beveled edges. They also had their 2x2 wood squares in, and then a bunch of these paint your own kits. They had these wood mobiles. It comes with the paint. You could create a blimp. They also had one that was just the stars that you could put together with the string, a pterodactyl. You could also get the rainbow, and then this little bluebird. Then they had these 3D wood toys, which are like a puzzle. So they had a cactus, a hedgehog, a princess, a robot, the train, And then they also had a unicorn. Those all come with the paint and the paintbrush. They had their paint cups in so you could wash your paintbrushes out. And then they also had their cross stitch kits in. So you get a plastic needle, a plastic sheet with the squares that you can sew in. And then it also has the pattern and the yarn. So they had a butterfly, a cupcake, a unicorn, this heart, and they also have the frog. I also found some new ribbons. This is the cross grain ribbon, and you get 9 feet. They have it in the black and the gray. And then they had this whole assorted ribbon pack with the black and gray. It is called the Bees in black and yellow, and it has like a honeycomb and the extra wide ribbon, and then you can get the extra wide with the bumblebees on them. That's a Brave and True. They had their gemstone rolls of ribbon back in, their burlap, and a bunch of the garden clips. Those are the succulent clips, the copper wire LED lights that are battery operated. They also had the silver wire, and then some of the foam balls. You can get the smaller 6 count, the medium you get 3, and then the large you get 2. They had their chalkboard wood stake signs in. You get 4 in a pack for $1. Then up by the fall floral, they had these extra large decorative clips. They're flowers. They have a real nice clip on the back. Some of them look like sunflowers with the gold centers. And then they also have these large flowers with a little bit of glitter on the edge. They had the reindeer moss. They had 2 different kinds. This was like really large pieces with the veins I kind of threw out. And then they had the smaller, more petite sized reindeer moss. They also had some floral moss that had the green and brown throughout, the natural stone colored pebble bags, and the crafter square, these new kits called Color Your Own magnets. So you get 1 large coloring sheet and then 3 small magnets down inside. So you get these butterflies and then the large sheet with the butterflies and like the clouds in the background. They also had these 3 where you get a cell phone, the radio, and a roller skate, and then the large sticker sheet in the back. They also had their Sargent pouring medium, which is used to mix with different paints, so you can use them in paint pour projects on a canvas. They also had this 3 count pack of these copper wire frame wreath frames, and they are not meant to put together. They're meant to be decorated separately, so they don't come with that little extra piece. And then they also had the vinyl in the permanent and the removable. Some stores they had them hanging, and other stores they had them down on a shelf. Over in the baby aisle this week, they had these bibs, which I showed you guys last week. They had restocked those, and I found them at a few more Dollar Trees this week, and then they had a few more in this week, like the bandana style with the hearts, the purple one with the white polka dots. You'd also get this white one here with the different animals on it, and a white one with a rainbow. They also had 2 different styles of the corner protection guards for furniture, and then these little 2 count pack of the plastic containers with the snap-on lids. It also comes with the plastic spoon. I used to use these all the time when my kids were little, and I would make them my own baby food. They're great to store the baby food in overnight if you have a little bit extra. They also had these 2 count pack of tissue paper confetti tubes that you pull, and it's to do like gender reveals and things like that. You get 2 for $1. Over in health and beauty this week, we'll start with cosmetics first. They didn't have a whole lot new, but they did have out the nail polish holders. Again, you could get those in the purple or in the pink. And then they had a bunch of the Gel Kiss brand nail polish. They had it in this turquoise, bright magenta pink. You could also get it in mauve, and then they had it in white, light pink, and periwinkle. They also had 2 different Sassy Chic blender sponges in this week, and then the LA Colors clear glossy finish lip balm. And now we'll move over into hair care. They had these new gold claw clips. They're so pretty. They have a nice shine to them. Here is a side view. They're not super big. They're about a medium size. You can also get this 2 pack of these gold alligator clips, and here's a view of the back. The Scrunchie brand, Sincerely Jules, they had these extra large scrunchies, and this 5 pack of the plastic headbands or elastics for your hair. Then they had these 4 pack of corduroy headbands with the buttons on the side. They're by the Fashion Accessory. Here's a view of the top and a view of the side, and those come in 4 different colors. And now we'll move over into the pharmacy and personal care. So this week they had those contour wrist Mueller wrist supports. I found them online and they are $12.84. So that's a great buy for $1. They also had in these hand sanitizers in the coconut, lavender, and citrus scent, and it's in a spray bottle, or the Bolero hand therapy hand sanitizer in the orange and the raspberry fresh mint. Over in the Fun Finds this week, they had out these new pencil bags that look like mermaid tails. They're so cute with the glitter sequins on the front. They had them in blue. Here's the view of the top with the zipper. Here's a view of the back. They also had them in the sequence with the pink and silver stripes. Here's a view of the back of the pink one here. Then they had these Jot brand like little folders with list pads and post-it notes inside. You get the one with the different ferns on the outside, the stripes, and like geometric pattern. And then they also had the packet with the roses. So they've had these before. So these are definitely a restock item. They had these out in the spring around Mother's Day. They also have this 2-pack of key rings that say BFF. So you could give those out. They had them in purple, light pink, and this soft baby blue. I also found some Cowboys accessories up by the register, and then these Fuzzy Friends stuffed animals. You can get a chili pepper, pizza, and a taco. So I thought those are really cute. They're a nice large emoji style stuffy. Then the favorite find of the week was the Bubble Snap Pop-It toys. These are like a sensory fidget toy. They had a squid, dinosaur, unicorn, the square, full-size unicorn, and a circle. Then they had these instant chalkboards. They were from Walmart. They were $4.94 originally. They just scribbled out the tag there. They're on these plastic strips hanging down the aisle. So you get 4 sheets of the chalkboard paper. They're about an 8x10 size. And then you also get 4 different pieces of chalk in each packet for $1. Over in home decor this week, they restocked these 3x5 picture frames with the little nameplate down at the bottom. Those are always very popular when they're out. They also had these 8x10 frames in the mint green with the gold trims. They're really pretty. And then they had these candle votives back in. I absolutely love these. They have the gold and the black stands. And here's a view of the bottom so you guys can see the number on the bottom if you want to order them. Those are really pretty. They also had their Ray Dunn glass inspired little signs here. There's 4 different ones. They're about 1.5 inches thick, as you can see, and they're about a 4x4 inch size glass picture. So here's all 4 of them. Here's a view of the sides. You can see how wide they are. The back is just plain, and then the bottom, and the words are actually like engraved a little bit down into the glass. They had some more of the wood crosses out, and then these calendars. There's 3 different ones that I found with the little tags that you can change out the dates. They had some more of the baskets and a few more of the Dollar Trees that I went to this week. So if you haven't seen them yet, they're still making their rounds. And these pillows, they had those out again this week. These little miniature galvanized buckets also. And then they had a whole bunch of their glassware restocked. They have the large photos with the chalk circles on the front, and then just a whole bunch of different vases and things. They also restocked these small shadow box succulent pictures here. They had the square and the triangle. I only found them in the brown. I didn't see the white this time. And then the small succulent planters. They had those all restocked as well. Over in Housewares, Electronics, Home Maintenance, and Organization, they had their microfiber towels in the dark navy blue and some new desk lamps. So they actually had these out about a year ago. They do take AAA batteries. They're nice and bright, has an adjustable stand there. And then they had their micro USB cables in a new size, which was 6 feet long. Over in the Main Street Wall Creations removable stickers, they had these wall decals in the faux metal with the mandala on the front, and then you could also get the peel and stick faux metal tiles, which are meant for the walls. Those are the extra large ones. They had some of their fragrance oils back in. I love these. They usually put these out every time around this year, and they don't always put them back out. So if you have a favorite, make sure you restock those. Over in the kitchen and pantry, they put out their marble dish sets. You can get them in the glass. They also have them in the melamine, and they don't have the coffee mugs in the plastic, but they do have everything else. Then they have their large silver trays out. I know those are really popular as well, and quite a few different new things of snacks. They had some Kellogg's Nutri-Grain cereal bars, the 6-count pack of the applesauce, and the Old Orchard Healthy Balance juice. So they had the white grape strawberry. They also had it in the strawberry watermelon. They had a bunch of these Ozarka energy drinks with the white peach and superberry, or you could get the raspberry mocha ice latte. So now we'll move over into home office, home library, teaching tree, and back to school section. They had out these pencil holders that you can use for like a locker. They have a large suction cup on the back. They come in 4 different colors, which match all the plastic items they have out this year. And then they also had their 2022 planners. They had one that says Sparkle Every Day, the gold one that says Ready, Set, Goals. They also had the silver and the purple, it says No Bad Days, and the 2022 in the blue and silver. They also had the larger planners in the Jot brand and a bunch of different phonics and learning type workbooks for home education. Then they had these paper-made pencils. You get 5 in a pack for $1, and they had the extra large calculators by the Jot brand, these plastic pencil holders in 3 different colors. They've been putting these out sporadically throughout the last few weeks, and every once in a while a new box pops up. So they did restock those this week. They also had a whole bunch of books. They had these little books called Dr. Third, Dr. 10th, Dr. 6th. I found Dr. 5th. So there's like a whole entire collection. They had these Wreck-It Ralph books that have these little battery operated keypad on the side that make noise. Some different paperback books like Dory. They had the Disney Princess, the Nick Jr. These are those little golden books. They had like Rugrats. They even had one that was Star Wars. So these are super cute. They're the newer versions of the books that I even remember from when I was a kid. So they have Ant-Man and Wasp. They had Sunny Days, which is a Nickelodeon show, and Nella. So they had quite a bit of those. And they had some chapter books for older kids like Monster High, the DreamWorks book Home, and this book was really cool. It's a hardback book. You can pick your own endings. There's different options in the book as you read it. Really nice, bright, colorful pictures. They had Incredibles 2 with a color insert and Aquaman. I also found Disney Zombies, and then they had Jim Benton, Victor Schmood, Total Expert, The Cowboy, and The Black-Eyed Pea, and then some leveled readers. They had quite a few books. I was really impressed with how many books they had. So it's really nice to stock up this time of year for your home library, so your kids have different things to read throughout the year, and then you don't have to worry about them bringing back to school and returning them to the library. So it's always nice to have some extra things for them to read. They had quite a few of these books. They're really bright and colorful for younger kids, and some of them are like a double-sided book, so you just read the one side, then when you flip it over, you turn it upside down, and there's another book on the opposite side. So I thought those were really cool. They also had some 2-pack of these file folders with a bunch of Disney Princess, Mickey Mouse, and things like that. Some activity trays in the hard plastic, which match all of those colors I showed earlier. They even had the pencil boxes with the little bit of glitter throughout, and they had them in the orange, blue, green, and pink. They always have the binders at the Dollar Tree, but they don't always have the larger sizes, but they did put out some of the 1.5 size. And then they had these Pen and Gear note dispensers. It's the pop-up Post-it note dispenser. This is a Walmart product. I looked it up, and the price there is $14.79. So if you can find it, it's a great buy for $1. Now let's move over into party supplies. So just like I showed you over in the baby section, they have these party poppers. They're the confetti filled. You get 2 for $1. It has multicolored tissue paper inside. They also had some hanging decorations that look like rainbows and clouds. And then these plastic cups, they're like the solo cup size. You get 8 for $1. They have some that say happy birthday in red, like a red band around it. They had a yellow band with different candles. And then this one with the balloons that say happy birthday. And those are all the hard plastic cups. So then they had these bows that are the two-tone with it's kind of like a velvet on the outside and then a shimmery gold on the inside. You get 2 for $1 of the curly ribbon, and then they have the regular bows with the curly ribbon as well. So you get them in a soft rose, magenta, black, navy blue, sage green, and white. They also had these party treat sacks with the polka dots, stripes, and chevron pattern. You can get them in navy blue, pink, peach, and a soft purple, almost like a periwinkle color. You get 10 in a bag for $1. They had a bunch of new rolls of gift wrap with stars. You can get the large stars, the smaller starburst here, and then they had the pink roll with the pastel stars. In the pet care this week, they had some more of these dog toothbrush kits, and it says you need to add toothpaste. Of course, it has to be, for an animal. And then they have these flashlight waste bags. You get 15 bags, and it goes into the handle of the flashlight. They also had a bunch of their dog toys restocked. So now let's move over into the seasonal items. I apologize. I just realized I put these flowers that are exactly like the ones they have out for fall. These are the Halloween ones. I put the other ones in arts and crafts. I guess you could use it for either or. So these are definitely a seasonal item and are used for crafting, but these are for Halloween. They had quite a few different colors. And then they had these large floral picks with the glitter pumpkins. Some had glitter skulls, and they even had the little berries and branches and things. Those are really cool. They have like the dark red roses, and those are just called the decorative pick, and those are the crafters square. They have their glitter branches stocked. They had the orange, the purple, and the black, which are restock items. They put these out every year around this time. And then they also had out these light up fiber optic roses. They have a little button on them that you can push to see how they look. They had white ones with the white fiber optic. Red had like a orange glow in the center. The black ones had the white light, and they also had a purple rose, and it had the blue glow in the center. Here's what they look like all together in the box. You get a single rose for $1, and they had the picks, of course. Then on the truck, you guys, they had boxes and boxes of fall items. These were some of the stacks of the boxes. I just took a quick sneak peek of one of the boxes. I didn't want to get in the way. They started putting out their vase fillers in the fall colors, and then they also had some of their fall ribbon out with the different like hedgehogs, campers, the fox with the scarf around his neck. Those are restock items from last week, but I know the fall items will be out any day now. So I'm excited to see what the video will be next week. There's going to be lots of new items to show you guys. Then these fall calendars, you guys, these sell really quickly. They usually only get like 1 or 2 boxes, and I know these farmhouse ones are going to be the ones that sell really quick because they're already on like eBay for like $10 a calendar, which is ridiculous. So if you see one that you really like and have to have, purchase it when you see it, because you're not going to find it if you wait and then go back. So just a fair warning there. So I took a picture of the back of the calendar there so you can see all the different pictures for each calendar. So as you can see, they have a bunch of like wood grain and pallet wood and just different sayings for like family and different times of the year. The mason jar with the Merry Christmas, y'all. And then, the mason jar for the Thanksgiving time. So lots of different really pretty ones. Then they had the farmer's market with the different fruits and vegetables, which had the farm to table, the milk jug with the eggs. They also had the juicy watermelon, and then the fresh veggies on the farm. And then they had sweet summertime, fresh pears, the farm fresh pumpkins, thankful and blessed, the orchard apples, and then the one for happy holidays for like Christmas times. Then this one here, enjoy the little things with all the different flowers. They had a bunch of different flowers with different sayings like hello spring, you are loved. They have you matter, keep on fighting. You can find joy in even the most difficult days. You're enough, be kind, be fearless, fall in love, thankful and blessed, and then let it snow. And then this one here is the farm fresh with the truck on the front. And they had a bunch of different trucks with like the different seasons, with like stars and stripes, pumpkins, and things like that. The farmhouse one with the wreath, they had a bunch of ones that said like farmhouse, love. They had a bicycle, happy Halloween. There's a whole bunch of different farmhouse type things there. So over in Toys, Games, and Entertainment this week, they had this box of music, and they have the price tag on them still from Walmart. They were originally $5, now just $1. And they had a bunch of different genres of music that you could purchase. They had movies as well, and then they had their minions, these little stuffed minions. They're like the Tsum Tsum character sizes. They had a couple different ones, like the one holding the teddy bear, and the little different hairs coming out of the top of the head, and different emotions on the face. And here's a comparison next to a squishy, so you guys can see how big they are. They also had the regular Tsum Tsums they carry with like Stitch, the different Disney characters. They had Tigger, Winnie the Pooh, Minnie and Mickey Mouse, the cat from Aristocats. You know, you've seen those all before. So they have those definitely restocked. I saw them coming off the truck at the one store. They had it on top of all the boxes they were pulling in. And then another store, they already had it stocked. They also had these extra large squishies. So usually they have these about half the size that they are. And they had some new ones out. So these are about the size of my hand. They're a nice size squishy. They had the like the lizard, a cat, a tiger. They also had the unicorn here, and then the larger unicorn that was all pink. And they also had this adorable little dinosaur in the green with the purple dots on the back. Over in the Dollar Tree Plus, which is the $3 to $5 section, they had these JoJo Siwa purses for $5, these desk set organizers for $5 in pink and in purple. They also had the soldier wired gaming mouse. It has LED lights on it. Those were $5. And then they had this Targus iPad Pro 11-inch like booklet that you could put it in like a protective case. They had this flashing hopper for $3, like the jump rope that you spin with your leg and jump over the little ball there. They had some headphones in the Disney Princess and in Spider-Man. And that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please check out some of our DIY videos. We post those every Thursday. I try to use mainly items from the Dollar Tree. There's lots of different ones that you might be interested in. And of course, every single Friday, we post our weekly Dollar Tree video to see what is new for the week. And next week, you will not want to miss it. Make sure you guys come back for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And here are those videos from our channel you might also enjoy. Have a great weekend, everyone.